We had to get it right, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people coming into the show tonight, so we wanted to make sure that everything was right and tight for you tonight.
Get it tight.
On tonight. All right. Well, we're so glad that you are here. Tonight marks our 20th episode.
We grown, almost.
Of I.A.G radio show.
We almost full grown people. We can vote.
I mean, clearly. Absolutely. And we are so glad of all of our accomplishments and everyone who's been dedicated fans and interested viewers and new upcoming artists and independent artists. Then we most certainly want to welcome all of you this evening, and we want to thank you so very much for being along with us in this journey that we have been embarking upon. And you already know at this point what I.A.G stands for. It's Independent Artist Goals, and it's our goal that we achieve this awesome accomplishment to be here for 20 episodes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Big stuff.
Absolutely. And so our mission obviously is to always provide independent artists a welcoming and positive platform and showcasing their actual independent artistry, whatever that passion might actually be. But we want to get into some things right now. Bevan, I know you have some topics to talk about.
I do, just a few.
Yeah, so can you let the viewers know what's really going on? Be with the T. We used to have a little song for her. Be with the T, be with the T. Be with the T, be with the T. Be with the T, be with the T. Be with the T. Ow.
Yeah, y'all like that.
Yeah, well, let me just
welcome back, Be with the T. She
welcome
was
back
gone for a few days.
Yeah,
and 1 minute.
She was gone for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
She came back.
She came up on that Bodak. I was about to plug the new hair. You know what I'm saying?
New hair. Who this?
Okay.
She came back fast.
Being uniquely Bevan.
Showing off.
Yeah,
showing
absolutely.
off busy.
Well, let us know what's really good.
All right. So in T news.
Okay.
Let us first talk about our boy Chance.
Yeah.
And how
Young
the media
Chance
is trying to kind of murder him slightly.
Oh, that's
so he had
strong
a concert.
Words. Yeah.
Well, I'm just murder him, you know.
His reputation, slander. Yeah.
He had a concert, and it was in Connecticut.
Okay.
And 90 people were said to be hospitalized during the concert. Now, mind you, this was not his concert. This was a radio show.
Clearly.
Like Summer Jam type of concert.
He's just one of the top artists headlining,
but
right?
But, of course, he is one of the larger names, and he's being so successful, and he's so positive that, of course, anything to kind of knock him down a few notches, that's the devil trying to snatch his joy.
Yeah, clearly. I mean,
when the praises go up.
Okay.
So 90 people were hospitalized for underage drinking. Now, we were set to go to the concert. I wasn't able to be there. Y'all know, you have no control.
Let me tell you this. We had an amazing time there, and one thing that is for certain is that he has no control over what people smuggle legitimately into the show, into the concert grounds. I mean, even with high-end security, there were police, there were buku amount of people that were actually present. So it's something that is interesting because, you know, we have no control over that.
Right.
So with us not having control over it, he shouldn't be
penalized.
Right. Absolutely
and
not.
Saying, you know, he hasn't made a statement to his, you know, social media sites, but my feeling on it is he honestly doesn't have to.
Right.
Because then it's kind of accepting some of the blame when he shouldn't. He's not. The venue, honestly, in my opinion, what were you all doing? Did y'all not check bags?
He's definitely not condoning any of that type of behavior.
You didn't check that bag?
Yeah.
You didn't make sure that wasn't no vodka in that water bottle?
Absolutely.
not water? Y'all
right.
Yeah, I mean, the security, when we went, the security was tough. Like,
it was real thick.
Well, maybe in Connecticut they're a little lax.
Like patting you down.
I don't think so. I just think that this is a circumstance by which Chance happened to be capitalized by his name and grandeur of where his status is, and that was the easiest thing to do. And if I guarantee you, if he was the headliner, he is not the first person going on stage. He's most certainly the last.
The most notable act.
Yeah,
the most notable
absolutely.
Act of the show. In other news,
thanks.
A.Marie,
yes. Local girl,
a local girl. You know, she's from the area.
It's this one thing that's got me tripping.
That was my song.
Oh yeah,
I like
the
go-go
drums
version of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Was that Rich Harris? I think did produce that one.
That was him.
Nice.
So she's an author now.
All right.
And she has a book of short stories coming out, and it's called Because You Love to Hate Me. And essentially what it is it's a book of fairy tales written from the villain's perspective.
Oh,
so
it's kind of like Wicked, like the play. Like
yeah,
Wicked play.
So if you think about, you know, Snow White, and then the Wicked Witch, and then she's telling the story from her perspective, like, oh well, Snow White shouldn't have been so pretty.
Right.
Then I wouldn't have had to give her the apple and want to take over.
Oh, so it's like Becky with the good hair defending all.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Listen.
And I just got a little bit of hot off the press tea this morning that I didn't get to tell y'all.
Oh, okay. What is this?
Give it up.
So this is about the Biebs. Justin
Oh,
Bieber.
Oh, okay.
So
I heard. I know where you're going with this,
right.
B.
So he canceled the remaining dates for his tour.
Why?
And everybody was speculating as to why. Is he sick? Is he fatigued? And this last leg is in the States. So they're like, okay, so he can't be certainly fatigued. But,
okay.
I mean, you can, though, because he's been doing the show, I think that they said about 18 months. So that's a long time.
That's a lot of money.
What's that? The Believer?
That's a good money.
I know. He's like, oh, I'm just going to take a break.
I just made $50 million on the humble just from touring.
It said that he has rededicated his life to Christ.
Yeah.
And he has been working closely. Yeah, you didn't know he's super, like, he has like a Jesus tattoo and everything. This is before, but you know, as we all do.
Because Jesus tattoos make us
Christians.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I don't have
exactly.
one, so therefore
I highly doubt
I'm going to heaven.
You got to be more careful.
Look,
okay.
Don't judge the Biebs in his struggles, in his story, in his walk.
Okay.
He has rededicated his life.
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
They said that he's been like super duper close with the pastor of Hillsong. Y'all know who Hillsong is.
Oh yeah. They're a gospel artists, but then they have a church.
Okay.
I forget his name. Carl Lentz, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know his name offhand, but you know, of course, it seems like every time you try to do steps for the better cause or for the good, something tries to knock you down. So people are complaining. They're like, "Oh, should he have canceled his tour? What about the people who was dependent on that money?"
Yeah.
He gave you 18 months of money. What?
I mean, well, okay.
And
if you're a touring musician, that's like you working a job and then you get laid off, and like
True.
there's no explanation.
But no, he said not his direct staff. They're saying like the stagehands or whoever the third party contracting companies.
That's still rough. I mean, but I definitely think that
losing a job is losing a job. He gave you notice. It's not like he just did it the day before.
I mean, I totally get both sides, but I think definitely as we've all been there at some point, losing a job or a few or something like that. But I mean, but listen, we are, you got to, tell your vision before you able to pay them checks. You know
Tell
what I'm saying?
that vision.
Yeah, the passion with the paychecks.
That's
but
right.
I mean, listen, the point is that we all have figured out a way that sometimes it's more important to focus on what we need to focus on. And I kudos to him for, focusing on his walk with Christ, and, blessings to him. When the praises go up,
The
the blessings come down. Well, let's talk about somebody who had a blessed event this past Monday. Blaze.
Yeah.
She did a very amazing job.
Nice.
I could have sworn the first show was sold out.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
definitely the second show was nice and packed. And I think a lot of people supported her. And I think that's what's most important. And
love.
yeah, and the Black Girl Magic, she was singing Black Girl Magic. And it actually reached to 14.
Ooh.
So it moved on up, the next,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So that performance wasn't no
yeah,
joke.
Blaze.
You know what I'm
Give
saying?
it
That's how
nice.
you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
we at I.A.G are very proud of her and all of her efforts, and blessings to her. And then, when you have a concert like that, you always need some time to wind down. You know what I'm saying? And when you wind
Vacations.
down, sometimes you just want to hang out with your girls. You know what I'm saying? And just take a little trip. You know what I'm saying? Maybe down to New Orleans or something like that.
Real good with the plug.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Moshe just came back from New Orleans and Houston, H-Town, you know what I'm saying?
That's
He's
what's
going to be
up.
up here talking about his new album that has been released, and we're so excited that it's been there. Absolutely. Shout out to Moshe, the trombonist. But listen to this. Girls Trip.
It was dope.
I legitimately think it was the funniest movie of this entire year. Hands down.
I agree with
Hands
you on that.
down. And you know who really made the movie funny? Like, out of all the stars that were in there, Tiffany Haddish
Newcomer.
was.
I mean, she's been in the game.
She's
for
been in the game for a very long time. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
like since the Carmichael show, like that was like her thing. Like
that was her
like
springboard
show.
experience.
MTV.
Yeah.
Huh?
She was on MTV.
Oh yeah.
Guys Code. She was hilarious.
Oh yeah, and she has a movie out called Canoe. Keanu or something like that.
Keanu with Key and Peele. Oh, she's in that too.
Mm-hmm. She's in that movie as well. She's very, and the thing about it, like that I really appreciate about her, she's very down to earth. Yeah. And it's so interesting how she gave, like, she's the best storyteller ever. Like the video of her being on the nighttime interview, I forgot.
Oh, Jimmy
Fallon
was hilarious.
Or Jimmy Kimmel. It was Jimmy Kimmel. Excuse us. Yeah. But definitely, like, she had the most views in less than 24 hours. Like, that video had 20 million views just from talking about a swamp tour in New Orleans.
And the
like,
Groupon. With the Groupon.
With
the Smiths.
With my $20 rental. Okay, listen, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So
that's real though. I mean,
absolutely.
She's not working with what Will and Jada working with.
No, she's not.
She's coming from her standpoint. This is what I'm gonna treat you.
Right. We can get the $66 rental, $69 fund on the swamp, and that's what it's gonna be. Listen, but I urge everyone who has yet to actually go patronize this movie to do so, because it's something that Hollywood needs to know about, and it was a very good movie. Now, it's definitely not for kids. I will never look at a grapefruit the same way. I definitely learned some things. But I mean, it was a learning experience. Okay, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay, leave it there.
Absolutely,
definitely not for kids. Though.
Absolutely not for kids, but. The music in there was pretty dope. They shot exactly at Essence Festival, and they were like Maxwell and
the New Edition.
Absolutely, they were sweating pretty serious. And so, the thought is that if you're an independent artist and you have some music that you want us to know about, it's just been released, by all means necessary, please don't hesitate to let us know and submit it to us at iagradioshow@gmail.com, or either tag us on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, or any form of social media platform. Absolutely. And let us know what it's about so that we can support you, because that's what we want to do here. For sure, is support you. And
show that love.
Absolutely. And we're segueing into a gentleman that he and I went to high school together. Bishop McNamara.
Shout out McNamara.
Absolutely. Okay, whole time Mustangs. And
shucks.
Yeah, and like we were in, like, he must have been a freshman, and he was offered the role of being Simba in The Lion King. Like, he was Simba.
Oh, that's what's up.
In New York on Broadway at that young of an age. And he has definitely worked with Bilal and some other top name artists in the music industry. And this cat here is from, the DMV. Michael Robinson is his name. And his new single that just got dropped is called Speechless. And I know for a fact that it will definitely leave us speechless. So let us go ahead and listen to Micah. And kudos to him for all of his efforts, for sure.
Just might be changing my mind.
Listen, that will leave you speechless for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is dope. But guys, we are here in the building. We have a baker that has followed his passion for sure. But before I tell you guys about him and the treats that he's delivering this evening, I just want you guys to be sure to follow Micah Robinson. That was called Speechless. You can follow him on Instagram at Micah, MICAHDE Robinson, and he is definitely there. Give him some love. Let him know that you heard the song here being played on I.A.G radio show. We love you, Micah. Congratulations to all that you're doing. Now let's get into some things that are very important in life. You know, you got to be able to balance the good, with the great, and the sweetness, and with the savory.
That's right.
And the salty. Right. And the chocolate with the vegan butter.
There you go.
Okay, listen, the vegan butter. Now, Jimmy Harris, welcome to the I.A.G radio show.
Welcome.
We are so glad that you were in the building.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know what? I want to know, how did you get started into baking? Like, what was that all about?
I guess at an early age,
yeah,
I was kind of into cooking.
Okay.
But not necessarily into baking.
Okay.
But a couple of years ago, my wife and I, we were having like a Netflix night, Netflix and chill.
Y'all was Netflixing.
Yeah,
okay.
we was, doing a little thing.
Okay,
and,
cool.
She wanted something sweet.
Oh.
And I went in the kitchen, and there was a few things I knew I could just kind of whip up together real quick with some Bisquick.
Oh, Bisquick.
Some frozen strawberries and blueberries, and I whipped up a little, like a little cake with
okay.
it. And it was good. I've always been able to make whipped cream from scratch. And
wait, pause. Let's stop there. I'm sorry. How do you make whipped cream from scratch? How does that even happen?
I can't give them a recipe.
Okay, well, just give us.
You're gonna taste it,
right? But like, what? Just tell us some ingredients. Like, what do you do?
Very, very simple.
Okay.
You need a very, very ice cold stainless steel bowl. Has to be ice cold.
Okay.
Heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
Sugar. Vanilla flavor. That's it.
What?
That's your base.
That's
but
the
from
base.
There, you can make any flavor you want. You can add anything to it.
Okay,
it's
so we need a little bit of that JH magic.
That's it.
Okay,
that's it.
absolutely.
Magic.
Absolutely, I can dig it for sure. Now tell us, what is difficult to balance with your passion, with your paycheck? We call passion paycheck because, it's hard to be able to full throttle focus on what you're doing when you still have to maintain a household and everything else like that. So how has your journey been in terms of balancing that experience?
I mean, it's been really, really good. I have a very supportive wife.
Absolutely.
And my kids. And I guess it's just a passion, just loving what you do.
Yeah.
You don't let anything get in the way of that.
Yeah.
Regardless of what my schedule is, if someone needs a cake or cupcakes made, I make sure I get it done. Some days I go to work and I'm extra tired.
Clearly.
But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, this is my dream.
Yeah, like I saw a video of you. It must have been like 2:00 in the morning over there cutting out, fondant pieces, putting on a Mickey Mouse cupcake,
Yeah.
2 or 3 layers. But either way, it was a lot of layers. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I guarantee you had none, that night in terms of layers of sleep.
Yes, zero sleep that night. I still remember it because it wasn't too long ago. It was maybe like 2.5, 3 weeks ago. But I didn't sleep at all, and I still had to be at work the next morning.
Right. So you totally understand the idea of like when one door closes, another one opens, right?
Absolutely.
And that opportunity of closing that door is like, this is kind of like the best thing ever, even though I wasn't fully sure of everything, how it was going to move out. But you definitely are a testament to that for sure.
Absolutely.
And, kudos to you. And it seems like you have really started developing your brand very nicely. Mm-hmm. So, like, where did that come from? How did that branding process change?
Just getting out there and putting out a good product, number one.
Okay.
If your product is good and your service is good, word of mouth will spread quickly.
Yeah.
And, once people get to know you a little bit, it just starts to just kind of pull you in. And
absolutely.
It's just been a blessing so far.
Yeah. I mean, definitely a blessing. I mean, listen, we are excited because you have brought us some treats that are, fantabulous.
Yeah, you see that? Do they see that? So on the bottom I have Fruity Pebble cupcakes.
Oh, okay.
Which
okay.
they're a monster right now. There's a lot of different people doing them right now.
Okay.
But they don't do them the way that I do them.
Oh.
Okay. So number one, inside of those cupcakes, what you can see is it's like a strawberry frosé on the inside. So
dang.
when you bite into that thing,
Jimmy,
go ahead and bite it.
No, Jimmy, you ain't have to do it like this, Jimmy.
That's you.
Okay.
Yeah. And
okay.
You see, I was still so soft.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All
right.
When stuff just falls off of it. That's
okay.
Jesus.
Listen, Linda. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. So, how do you feel? I mean, I know that your business is mobile. So, what does it really take for you to be able to kind of give them that beautiful customer service of that front door where you are? What does that entail? Like, why do you appreciate being mobile right now?
I think being mobile is good because not everybody can get to you, but you can get to them. So it's like no matter where you're at.
Preach up in here on these cupcakes.
No matter where you're at, if you need us to make a delivery to your home or your job or your school, your business, whatever it is, I'll make it happen.
Absolutely. Now, being that you're an independent artist, this is because it's what we call this following your passion. How do you get over what we call the hookup syndrome?
You just don't give hookups.
Oh.
The first thing people gotta understand that for you, for myself, for any other independent artist, it's a business. Like at the end of the day, we still have to make a living, whether it's your this is full time for you or it's part time. It's your business. So, they have to respect the fact that I can't give you a hookup.
Yeah.
It's about me. Even when it comes down to family, they know I'm not that guy that's gonna throw you 10% off. I might, if I'm really feeling.
I mean, because, we at I.A.G are just so glad that you hooked us up.
Yeah, I got
okay,
you
know
y'all
what I'm saying?
Up,
okay, okay, because these cupcakes, because he even brought vegan cupcakes for me, since it's been a whole week and 4 days.
All right, congrats, you made it.
4 days.
Yes, those 4 days are important. And I've even gone to events and they've had cupcakes and cake, and I've just been like, Lord Jesus, this kale is so scrumptious right now.
Kale cupcake. I could probably do that for you, though.
Oh, okay. Well, let me find out. Listen, we want to congratulate you on how things have started to skyrocket and how you've created your business plan, and very much so how you've been able to be a contestant on America's Best Baker, and you've been on doing things for Google DC, and that you're appearing on WJLA Channel 8. So, like, how does that feel for you to see, like, now it's not just, I'm the guy with the good treats, it's now being recognized on a different platform?
It feels amazing.
Okay.
The more opportunities that I get, it's better for the business. The business is going to continue to grow.
Absolutely.
I don't continue to quit this right now. Although I do work a daytime job and I still do this, and it's not even my side hustle. This is still a full-time job for me.
Absolutely.
Because no matter what, even when I'm not working, I'm still baking something, or I'm teaching myself something new. I'm trying something. I'm not classically trained. I've never been to a cooking class or a baking class.
Well, the best thing is to be self-taught sometimes, because then you know how the best way to do things. And I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's a lot of people who ain't classically taught. Shoot, I'm not classically taught how to sing, but listen, I'm singing though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what it do. And these cupcakes, they real tempting to step out of my.
Even the vegan one.
And it's so surprising because people would always think the vegan ones are the ones that just look like there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
But the vegan ones are the ones in the middle.
Oh yeah, they going home tonight. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. No, you got plenty of circumstances right here. Okay, listen, not tonight you won't. These are mine. Okay, won't he do it? How you doing, Jimmy? Okay, we're just so glad that you're here. Don't mind us. People fight over food, and it's not always a good thing. But we glad. You should be glad that we are happy to fight over your delights of the Jimmy Harris stamped approval, Bite Cupcakes LLC. And listen, where can people find you? Because, you are blowing up everywhere, but I think we've already said it. But if you want to plug anything, go right ahead and let them know what's up.
Yes, definitely. You can find me on Facebook, Bite Cupcakes LLC, Instagram at Bite Cupcakes LLC. Especially Instagram, that's where you have most of my newest photos and things of that sort, so you can see what I'm kind of working on.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing a lot more live videos as I'm working on a couple of different projects and things of that sort.
Definitely.
And also
www.bite bitecupcakesllc.com. So if you ain't get this, something may be wrong. But all you know, all you need to know is that you need to bite a cupcake. And that it's a business. Yes. You know, that's what you need to know. Okay? That's basically what it is, and that's how it's going to be. Well, Jimmy, we are so glad that you were able to grace the I.A.G radio show. Thank you for bringing these treats to us. We will indulge for sure. Bevan already... She tore it up.
She started. But she had icing and cake all over her face. So I had to tell her she had to put that down. You know, we on TV. We on screen. Okay.
I may need some vegan strawberry. Situation. Okay, I won't hit you with the hookup.
You got the website.
After you just talked about it.
Right. Black people. But anyway, we want to most certainly thank you so much, and we congratulate you on your success and wish you nothing but the best and far more to come. So everyone give I.A.G. welcome. You are definitely
yes.
I.A.G. baby for sure.
Woo!
Listen. We want to listen to some new music.
Yeah, let's
T,
go ahead.
why don't you set this up real quick?
All right, this is Tank and the Bangers. If you've heard the what is it?
NPR,
the NPR
Tiny
thing,
Desk.
Tiny Desk. They tore it up. They won. Check them out. This is their new song, Quick. Whoop whoop.
All right, yes, Quick.
Down by the river where the green grass grow when the sun be burning. Take your petty hoes, don't nobody know where you go. Just know the block just got high. When you see a trick, gotta be slick, gotta be quick, gotta get for you get. And ain't no telling what I'm gonna do tonight. I strolled up in a room full of I met somebody's groom that was I just took him by the hand, I slipped it. Next thing that I know, he was reaching for his wallet. On the road, driving real fast, tank full of gas. Past my crash, please slow, take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. Marco stack is swerving. Bet that bass makes wood up sirens cussing. I see him looking from a mile away. You like my body, don't see my face. And with them girls, gonna pay to play. My back is aching, my front too tight, my booty shaking from left to right. Next thing that I know, the car's going too slow. Gas is run out, throwing the place out. Should I get out? I gotta make a quick decision, so my hand moved to that door. But I get a flashback of a recap of the night before. Lord. This is just like last week when I strolled up in a room full of I was stumbling from my car, he must have noticed I was fast. Followed me right in his hiccup. Next thing that I know, I was leaning, he was driving, so I gotta get out my feelings, see that. Oh, never wanna go to fitness, never wanna go to fitness, but I don't wanna go to prison, so I crank that car up, ooh, it starts up now, I'm hitting 60 out of. I see you looking a mile away, you like my body, don't see my face, and with them girls, that play to play. My back is aching, my bra too tight, my booty shaking from left to right. I see you looking.
That's a banger. That's why
Tank
it's called
and the Bangers. They're out of New Orleans. They're pretty dope artists. Yeah. It's a full band. They just do it all. They have spoken word artists in it. Yeah. They have a rapper. They have a singer. They just dope.
It's a very dope experience for sure. You can follow them on Instagram at Tank and the Bangers, and on Twitter at Tank and the Bangers. DA, because you know they got that restriction on Twitter, so you got to cut it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But they are dope. They were on NPR, the Tiny Desk series, and you know if you make it on there, you are most certainly doing some amazing things. And you know it's always about promoting artists and giving them a spotlight. They're independent artists as well, so that's why we love them a lot. But we also love Moshe because you know he's an independent artist.
Yeah,
and he
welcome back.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all sound just like me.
I highly doubt that one for sure. But we want to say congratulations to you on your newly released EP.
Yes.
Yes.
Carpe Diem.
Yes, absolutely. T, what do you want to know about this situation?
So I was like, well, first of all, I'm ignorant, and I'm like, well, what I'm like, how do I pronounce it? Let me look it up. But it's a books. It's a books.
I said Carpe Diem.
No, No.
Copay.
It's compendium, right?
You had a copay. Per diem.
Yeah, it's compendium. So that's how I found the pronunciation.
But
but what's
she
the
played around yesterday with it, and now she messed up for real.
Yeah. Okay. Whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So compendium. So how did you come up? Like, what's the meaning to it for you?
Well, I have a lot of music
Yeah.
that I have done nothing with.
Ah.
So when I decided to release some music, I just went back to the beginning and grabbed some music, you know, a body of work that I didn't do anything with, of course, and then mixed it with some new stuff. So, you know,
You gotta mix it
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
gotta mix it
yeah.
up. So I'm gonna be telling a story because this is just the first one. It's gonna be a compendium series.
Nice. You know, what's his name? Eric Roberson's doing like that Earth, Wind, and
Fire.
I like that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a little bit of you
Captain
each thing.
Right.
So yeah, so that's how. Like, how did you come about? So that's just based off of all your music. That's how you came up with the title of
Pretty
it?
much, yeah.
That's what's up. So what can folks expect to hear from it?
Oh man, it's I don't know where to start with it. You know, it goes back from the beginning,
Yeah.
all the way up to some 2017 emotions.
Oh,
Cause you know that's all music
the
is.
2017 emotion.
Yeah,
Nice.
music is just it's a feeling anyway. So you know,
Yeah.
Yes.
so
That's what's up,
you
man.
know some funk, some laid back, chill music,
Yeah.
some make you bob your head music. You know.
Okay.
So I mean, it's definitely something that people gonna be feeling like this is what it is. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, so how was it? Just real quickly, I know this wasn't one of our questions, but how was it putting this together by yourself?
Ooh, it was kind of difficult, you
Okay.
know. But like everything else, I just did my research. I studied. I watched videos. I watched YouTube. I asked questions.
Yeah.
I just read books. I went to the library. You know, I did it all
He done got a
figure out
master's degree.
to figure out how to
Okay.
get this thing done. You know, by myself.
Absolutely. So where can folks purchase it?
Yeah.
So one thing,
You
August
got some
4th.
you got some cars over there.
Yeah, this is my gift to you all.
Yeah.
These are my download cards.
Okay. One.
But August 4th.
Okay.
You know, let me get like 10 more. See,
gonna hook
we
up.
just talked about
Okay.
it. We just
just
talked
talked
about
about
it, Jimmy.
You know, well, we trying to hook you up for real because we are the plug. So
Yeah.
What
We
camera are we
appreciate it.
looking at right now? I'm going to put it right there.
Yeah.
So
put on
people can see
Yeah.
for sure. Absolutely. Is that
This is the actual CD.
Well, thank you very much. Okay. Let's see
So,
where we at.
But August 4th is the release date. But I have advanced copies here now.
See?
And you can pre-order
we
as
really
well.
are the plug.
Yeah,
'cause,
for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? We can
So
get you-
this is
this is the pure copy.
pure,
Pure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
fresh off the press.
Fresh off the presses.
Yes.
That's what's up.
And the hard copies are sold exclusively at Peaches Records in New Orleans.
Nice.
If you go online. and order-
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
nobody
you.
else caught that. I just caught that.
Yeah.
Hits Behind just came back from New Orleans. So that's
So
called
he's
some
looking-
serious business deals
Yeah.
when you go down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
So exclusively, you go online or you call her. Peaches Records and Tapes.com.
Yeah.
and you can order it, ship it anywhere in the world.
That's what's up.
Hey, we should listen to some.
Yeah,
Can
I think we should.
Yeah.
I want to hear some of this Moshe swing remix of situation.
Yeah, I got that. I got that. Let's check it out.
I would like to hear it.
Let's check it out right quick on y'all.
Right, we over here. We having a
good time up here,
with
yo.
some bomb bite cupcakes.
Yes, thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, LLC. We done passed out some veganizations. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole party, and then you got us over here, you know, swaying back and forth. Bevan over here thinking she's doing the second line. Wait a minute. Okay, and that's what it's all about, guys. We are so grateful that we have everyone here tonight. Moshe's album is in stores everywhere. Follow him on Instagram. I say everywhere because it's on the line. It's on the line, so therefore there's no reason why you can't pick up a line and go ahead and get this CD right here. We are so proud of you, and congratulations and blessings on this. Definitely go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, go to MosheMusic.com. Whatever you need to do, he's there. You will see more of everything that he's doing from us on I.A.G Radio Show. We want to give a shout out to Jimmy Harris for coming and bringing these delicious treats to us for sure. Listen, guys, it's been an amazing show. If you haven't been able to follow us throughout everything, don't worry. We'll see us at the social media cipher right after the show is over. Listen, next week we have Chelsea Green coming through the I.A.G radio show experience.
And what else is next week?
Oh, somebody's very special birthday is up next week. And that's Torian Brown, our co-host. We love her dearly. Yes.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
It's just your birthday. Absolutely. The most calmest Leo that I know by far. And thank God for that. You know, we are so blessed to have her in the building. But guys, it's been a beautiful show.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us, which you should, just do so at I.A.G Radio Show. If you have,
baby.
Absolutely. Yes. Get it, boo. Absolutely. Oh, whole time, whole time. You know, we are the plug. Hashtag we are the plug. And if you want to be a part of this movement, by all means necessary, you can get your wristbands and you can get your T-shirts and everything else like that. No, let it go. That was good right there. Okay. Yes, DJ.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy all that stuff and be a part of the movement for sure, whole time. And we love you guys. Be sure to follow us. Send your music to us at iagradioshow@gmail.com. Thank you guys again. See you a little bit later on the social media site. But let's hit it.
I.G, baby. Yeah.
Walk up on the stage and the crowd be like, there she goes. You don't want no problems with no problems with me. You don't want no problems with no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. Walk up on the stage and the crowd be like, there she goes. Ooh, I be grinding, writing songs, doing gigs in the studio, recording every day. That's how it is. 2 jobs up late all night, no sleep. Got a show, hit the crib, change clothes. That's how it be. Guys are the nut trying to get signed, y'all. Ain't gon' let no label rob me of my shine, yo. Not me, yo. You can keep those contracts, that's whack, not me, yo. You don't want no problems with me.